What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from and when you're watching this video. It's El Zenito, and today we have an amazing tutorial we want to work on together. Now, shout out to Bro Creative, amazing guy. He just launched up, or he just put out a new model, a free model that we can use. And as usual, you know me, always, anytime I get free stuff like this, I would like to always share with people. And so this is what we're going to do today. Again, this is going to be as beginner friendly as possible. Right? Very simple. You're going to take it one step at a time. Just follow me through it. Now, Bro Creative created this particular puffer jacket, and he also added the animation. So amazing stuff. So shout out to Bro Creative. Please, if you're not following him yet, please check him out. Check him out on all social media platforms. The guy is amazing. So yeah, this is what we are going to be doing today. Free working puffer jacket. I think he already shared this on his Instagram, so you can check it out how it looks like. But yeah, by jumping straight into it, we're going to be creating this. Now the first thing is to come to this site, brocreative.gumroad.com. This site, I'm going to drop the link in my description. Now what you want to do is this. Yeah, you can just put in a fair price, and if you do not have any fair price, you can just put in whatever it is you want to put in, then just add to cart. Very simple. Now what you want to then do is put in your email and just get. Right now, when you put in your email, you'd be sent an email. Right, I just got an email, but also you can just click here to download. So when you click here to download, it brings you to this Google Drive. Right, it brings you to this Google Drive, and all you need to do is just right click on your Google Drive and download. When you right click on your Google Drive and you download, you're going to have two files. Excuse me. You're going to have two files, and the files are this and this. So this is Puffer Jacket 1, that's Puffer Jacket Mockup, and this is the catch file. Remember, in our previous, every of our hoodie and shirt design, there's always a main file, and there's always what's it called, there's always the catch file, right? So what you want to do is just create a new folder, call it Puffer, call it Puffer Jacket, then bring in these two zip file into this place. And when you bring it in, just right click and use your WinRAR, extract the files using your WinRAR. So yeah, just extract the files using your WinRAR and just give it time to extract. Again, I'm taking this bit by bit because I don't want anyone to feel left out. I want you to understand it too. Again, this for professionals, they know already like how to go about the entire thing. I mean, this is like easy kick for them, but for we that we are beginners, right, we need to make sure that we have our back. So I'm trying to explain it as detailed as possible, even to the least thing you would expect me to explain. So now that we have our single folder, when you open it up, right, you would see the mockup. This is still showing a folder. Let me open where it is. Okay, it's showing exactly what is here, right? So when you open the folder, you would see your Blender file, your PSD file, an example, and the catch file, right? Then this is what your texture is, a JPEG file, but it's your texture, right? So what you want to then do, the first thing you want to do is this. You want to let's first check out what it looks like on Blender. So I'm going to open Blender and see what it looks like. Now this is what it looks like, right? This is what it looks like. This looks really amazing. At the moment, there's the animation is already there. So I mean, you can see that the animation is there. Everybody can see that the animation is there. So please do not say that, oh, my animation is not connected and all. I mean, I'm basically just doing this. This is my first time recording this video, so whatever I'm going through is what you would also go through. So you can see that the animation is already there, right? So what I want to do is check the materials preview to see what it looks like. And as you can see, we have Blender at the back, We have this Brock Creative at the side arm, is logo at the chest side, another logo here and another thing here. So this is what we have, right? So what we want to then do is go to Photoshop, edit it, and use it for our own use it just like we want. So let's just close Blender. Don't save, make sure you don't save. So now let's open Photoshop. Now that's the PSD file. So again, this, remember what I said, we are taking it bit by bit, right? So now this is the back, this is the front. Now this is the front, right, front, left, top, right, left arm, right. So again, let's just work with what we have here, right? Again, this is like test run. This is my first time working with this particular model. That's Puffer Jacket. I don't know how you would place your design to get what you're looking for, but again, this is like a test run. So I'm going to put in whatever I want to put here, right? I think this is where we're going to put everything, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just see. Okay, let's check the example, right? Let's go to this place. Now you can see this. So left arm, he puts in his logo with this whole design. Right arm, he puts in just this. Front left, he put this. Front top right, he put this. Then Blender was at the back. So that's the same thing we'll do. So this, we're not touching this part. So that's the same thing we're going to do. Now the reason why he left his image as black is because he wanted a black jacket. Like you can see, he mentioned here that the jacket's color is black. So it's as simple as possible. Like there's no reason for you to panic over this. It's a very, very simple and straightforward thing. So for me personally, I don't want a black jacket, because when I use a black jacket, if I'm going to remove the jacket from the background, because I want to make sure that it stands alone so I can use it for other edits, if I try to remove the black jacket from the black background, it might be a bit tough. But if I use a different color, it's very easy for me to max out the animation from the background. You'll understand what I mean in a few minutes. So but yeah, so I want to use a dark green, or this kind of green color for my jacket. That's because I'm Nigerian. So I mean, yeah. So for the back, let's bring in let me open a new folder. I'm going to bring in my name, Elzanito. We're going to put it at the back, right? Just like so. Something like this. Exactly. Now you make sure that whatever you're putting must be able to show on your color, on the shirt color. So if I put in a green El Zenito, definitely it will not show, right? So it's white. So El Zenito, that's one. Top right, let's say I bring in this particular logo. Oh, you know what? Let's bring in this particular logo. Which one should we bring? Yeah, let's bring in this one. So again, this is just me trying to put my designs together. Excuse me. So I'm going to reduce the size. Now we have this at my top right. Now top left, I won't put anything, but front left and front right, I'm going to put in something. So what do I want to put? Okay, let's just put this here. For my front right, what do I want to put? Let's put in a design. Let's not just put any random stuff. So yeah, this design, because I love this design. All right, now left arm and right arm, I'm going to still use El Zenito. So I'm going to duplicate this. Oh, sorry, not this one. I'm going to duplicate this. Is it this? No. What am I doing? Where is this one? Okay, yeah, this is this. I'm going to duplicate this. and I'm going to bring it to my top left and top, and my right arm and my left arm, so that we'll be having something like this when we are done. As you can see, I've placed all my designs or all my elements in their respective places. So please make sure that you place them properly, just like I have placed them, right? Make sure you place them properly. So for this what's it called, for this part, I'm going to, because again I want to give a shout out to Brock, so I'm going to just put in made by Brock Creative, right? And I'm going to bring that at the top here, Ctrl T to transform. I'm going to just make it small and place it here, and now I'm done. So I'm going to turn off this. Remember to turn off your guideline, like it says here, switch it off. Again, jacket color is this. All you need to do is just press the jacket and you would have your color and you're good to go. So what you want to then do is this: you just Ctrl S to save your PSD file. Just press Ctrl S to save it, right? It's as simple as that. And if you want to save it as JPEG as well, you can just export, go and look for the folder, and you can save it here as a JPEG or as PNG, sorry, or anything. But let's save it as JPEG. So save a copy, JPEG, example design. You can call it example design. You can call yours also example design. So you just press. So it's going to replace that particular one. So you just say yes, and you press OK, and then you can close Photoshop, right? Now let's go back to our folder. Now open Blender back again. Please take it one step at a time. I am trying my best to. When you open Blender, you will see render results. All you need to do is just close it. Now you are back here. The only thing you need to do is just use your mouse to come out of it. You know, just press your middle mouse button to come out of it, or you know what they call the roller. So you can roll in and out. Then also using the middle mouse button, you can press it down and pan around like this. So let's turn on our material preview, and you can see we already have what it looks like. This looks very funny though, but I mean, you get the idea, you get gist. Yeah, so I'm going to what's it called, let me see what I can do. I want to change the layout to my own personal layout, the original one, which is this, because I prefer that to this one, so at least I can have access to this. So but if you want, you don't need to do that. So but yeah, this is what it looks like now. And yeah, so if I turn on my materials preview, you can see this is it, all my stuff. Now using this idea, you can definitely see certain mistake that we might have made. For example, the text are quite big, like they are just too big, like too big. So what I want to do is go back, don't save, go back to our PSD file and try to reduce everything as small as possible, because like you can see, I mean, it's just looking too bad. And also I think that green is not really giving the vibe. Yeah, it's not really giving the vibe as much as I wanted. It was not really giving the vibe. So what I can do is I can do a gradient, so I can infuse gradient to it, right? Yeah, let's look for a green gradient. Yeah, let's do a gradient or something like this. Yeah, something like this is okay. So I'm going to then brush again. This, you don't need to do all this one is just me playing around, right? So you don't need to stress yourself with all this. But yeah, what we want to do majorly is to reduce our stuffs. So I'm going to reduce every single thing like this. Ctrl T, reduce. especially this one. This one was too big. Now for this one, for this picture, it was too close to yeah, so let's bring it somewhere here. Now for this one too big, I'm going to reduce it like this. Pro Creative too big. All right, so save your work. Again, you don't necessarily have to use this color, but I'm going to just test how it looks like. Again, I don't think this color is even giving me what I want. Sorry. So just delete this, get a different gradient. Yeah, let's just work with this. Let's see how it looks. So I'll save my work, also export it as PNG, example design, replace, press OK, and close your Photoshop. Now let's go back to Blender. Now whatever it gives us, because of our time, we'll just work with it. Am I still recording? Just to confirm. Okay, I'm still recording. 16 minutes. Okay. I want to make sure before 20 minutes we are done with this, right? So again, we have render results. Just close render results. Now we have this. If you turn on material preview, you can see this. You can see it looks better, and that gradient is actually showing, right? That gradient is actually showing. Now look at this. Look at this. You can see the effect of that gradient. It's green in some place and dark in some place, right? So yeah, this is beautiful. This looks very beautiful. Now another thing we want to do is we want to check out the animation. So you can see the animation is 0 to 230 frames. So if I press play, you can see it is working. Amazing stuff, right? So all you need to do is just turn on your camera. So to turn on my camera, because of the setup that he's using, I'm not sure where I can go to turn on my camera, but what I want to do is this. Follow me. Just press plus and go to layout. I know there should be a way to do that using his own settings, right? But I'm not so versed with Blender. So now that we have this, you can then press camera. Now this is what it looks like. So if I play my animation, you can see now it is playing, right? Amazing, it's playing. Now if you don't want it to be like portrait like this, you can also come down here to output, and you can change the output to 90 or 1500 by 1920, so it gives you a wider view. So when you play it, the hand is not coming out of the frame. So I think this works for me, right? For the render, just leave it as it is. I think this works. Yeah, I think this works. So all you need to do is, depending on how your system runs, it might take time, but I mean we are done with the tutorial practically. All you need to just do is go to render. Then first off, before we even render the animation, let's render the image. So I'm going to, because I need the image for my poster, so I'm going to render the image. So come here, render image, and it's going to render. So let's see how many seconds. It's done rendering. Amazing. So what you want to do is go to image and save and look for, yeah, just call it Puffer, yeah, and you just save your work, save as image. Now let's go to our folder, and you can see it's actually in PNG. So he has done the settings such that you can then place it anywhere. This is amazing. It's actually in PNG, right? Now if you want to then export if you want to render your video, let me check. Select the output folder here. So just click on output. So it's still the same output. So file format is this. Yeah, let me see what I use for his metadata. Is it metadata? No. So let me try rendering animation. Let me see if it works. Oh, it's going to render all the animation cancel. So because the file format is PNG, it's going to render all the animation as PNG sequences, PNG images, just like you see that one. Then you will then take those images to your video editing software and collapse them together. Now, if you want to do that, that's fine as well. But for me, what I'll just do is I'll just choose FFmpeg video. I can do this. I can click on this, or another thing I can do is, so yeah, you can either, if you are going to do this FFmpeg, it's going to have a background, right? So two things, you can either leave it as PNG and save everything as PNG frames, then take it to your video editing software. I think leaving that as PNG frames would be better if your system would not be able to carry so much power, because that way, even when your system stop at a particular frame, you can always come back here and start from where that frame ends, and continue from there. So, but for me personally, I will just use MPG, then I'll take it to my video editing software and remove the background. Well, let's see how it goes for me. But yeah, that's basically it. I'll just click render and animation. So that started animating, that started rendering, I mean, and you can see my recording is already lagging. So, but yeah, I hope this works for you. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comments. If probably you have an issue with anything, as usual, you can drop it in the comments and I'll respond to you. And for those that have always reached out to me on Instagram, you notice that I always try my best to respond to you as well. So yeah, and even when you drop your comments, let's say you have any question as regards this, Bro Creative would also be available to respond, because I noticed he also responds, which is very, very amazing, right? So yeah, if you have any issue, hopefully you should not have any issue, because he had made it so easy for us. But let's say you have any issue whatsoever it is, just drop it in the comments. If I don't respond to it, I know Bro Creative is is going to be able to treat it, right? And yeah, if you like this video, please check out Bro Creative, give him a like, comment, and also like this video, comment and share. And I'm going to see you next time. Cheers.